Alright, abusia for you move bibia kwa ba na yem for Bramege TV and platform we eso. Honorable Eugene Boakye Antwi, a former member of parliament at the Masubin constituency, Urewi Ababonti, Abe reacted to a NPP early congress Omo Eko in 2026, January 31st. In fact, Urano Akansen Bebre now, Chimwa, Onudie, a painful. Mfanchem painful eno mwatena se eno mwade saa nhye no aba enti party na ade ehia pa for now eye enkabom ade ehia pa eni se party no ombeka ho abom na omatoto mo niam yie se eno no etimi koso dia na chese party no ebetimi ayeden a capture power in 2028 Eugene Boakye Antwi eka sansem we bra woni owura ye frɛ no eye nana dwantoa ewo Nhyira FM usafo nsem de waka bi papa mempese mekase bebre ne yenko na yenkuti ensem a odi to edwan ebi na yekoba yedi de kan na ato so
to become a member of parliament to serve this country then tin e wo se opese osum omanya eye sikasem besem busa based on your experience
answer Mama a consum chat it for only we are finding an Ghana to choose swimming pictures for an Omunti Ega or Mamma Quamam some me party or constituency or right constituency I have with many acquiring a domano. Tim Domasi. The coffee me so Medadi before a tier of paying and Ghana full in us. Amanyo de nikwa senke balasa so baby e dia beduni intino we are constantly looking at wisa e be sikasem efui abatu because na wonti general election wonti nko BS ka so on for ma so papa na say ye de ba ye amanyo ko mu so a NPP ni NDC na itimi ye sa se bi pa nko yi de do makoma so bitima ye adwuma na mo kenye ubisika obi twenti yes I careful bedroom maybe na say we need ya na wa je pasan na wa kuma pasan ya untini na sunu uku na wa manyuko
menim say watena abrochiri kakra saa na ya na amanyofo ewo ho no saa na wo so ye ewo say uyi sika bebre saa beso moman na na
we say ya na sometimes no democracy I think it 33 years old but from its time democracy is centuries. And the most really maybe from the drew her. As an American, with every human institution, no, you're creating in a not yet ways and means a perfect system. I think self control and pure bullshit. You don't even spend £500.
And
£500, all the back city square, 15 city square, 6,000.
Oh, no, what's the same man? The okay, no, what's the same?
Mr. Abuche, there's a rule, self control member of parliament. You don't even spend as a campaigner. You don't even spend £500. About 6,000 Ghana cedis.
£500.
Yes.
As an MP, so you can spending more than £500.
Campaign budget. You need to say, Borusa.
O campaign budget.
Say, but to party in the EU, I will say, party no, we call interview. Local party association. Kamiku Jines Subino. To be in local party association, the friend I say, oh, I offend a record that in the credentials, why a party you might also as a member of parliament. It's a party that they will call. What I say.
Interesting.
I also know Yapina, Konakosra way, Konaku way, Konakotia way, the other day. The best from what they will call a normal job interview, only part the interview. Okwa ibusa questions na you want answer na am quite things na the same way only you no must be selected. So what I say by hono who say obi o chubi obi a odimu wa bon bread ya na wuntimi fa simple me say dia ngoda ada na man ko so na gen or you do you dia so my party no and I is taking them over 500 years. I think it's a breaking quite about 500 years. What I say, no, you don't want to almost say anything.
To be fair, 33 years, 18 cranny to me to Aban, to be already 33 years, no patches, won't me and unity say penny 33 years. Say your democracy do 33 years and literature reviews in globalization our internet. We are saying say 33 years in TNT sir.
On the second note, you know, Abuche Ubia Juma, the only Juma so safety net for the man benefit. You be trying to come on hospital won't yaka or be almost man until a man or the Abuche to her in me. Also, you can't find for album. If you have fat constituency back on album, you will be at 80% crying Juma. What I say? Upon Brunki to more, especially Quadia. Then you are almost in the age when more.
She right,
What I say? If I say, depending on the delegate pet. Now, maybe I say, or to presidential and parliamentary, or be a decacrat, if any TNT. And what I can you born name level side, economy, here. If there is not taken, there will be no democracy for this country, both NPP and DC. The one NDC, NPP, they don't tell them all, what to Mathematia Santiment, they would say NPP more. By your colleagues of the voter room in Northern Virginia or them or no. It is almost to win primaries. Though not on our scale. Almost if we safe seat said being a safe seat in mention about family triano. Yana Modiano and also said the and also said the also the tria to become
as NDC for the nation that also to say the MPP for Nitia.
But you see, what would be first to me and to go west. What I say, because of say the office should be who say you Santibi or Maccabeas information office should be what I say, one of the static Kumasi. What I say, do me or a bantimani or how in Sahono. You say, I teach you from one people. What I say. Into almost was a force of the one ever. At the time, the ano, competition for should be no day to say who west. But it will be who no, any from Keta, a bit of Hoy, what I say. But I can't politics, especially here, who you come ask me and I'm no come ask no. Who's your politics in you now? You come ask one. If you said, oh, yeah, I say, well, I don't do I'm a problem. What I say? If your man is a competition, look also. And you know, but that's what I don't think on the whole, no, every before scan one on the trouble. Sometimes so they check you out and see say with my age, man. Or they say on the 1 or 2 cases, yes, with my from one idea and can on self attack, but on the whole, I think the end before scan one on the trouble, idea and can you know we are coalition so it be a trace can also winning.
Well, you better revisit it at the right time, but Enra and Penny Focus, I will more party mu, and Omo Church, Oma Dream Bibri Constitution, Umushia, there was a Omoye. But first off, reforms Bibri were Oka Wasem. You see, the air trendy back on and say, for the first time, presidential elections, you know, Momo party no mobile turning 10 by 31st of January. E can dia woka no ho ana any reforms ben na now we expect to say a bit me apie.
The big time enwa no say tu kwana ni Ghana, we do Ghana enwa nyumbe. The meeting na man kobi. That meeting na man kobi. Na kakra meeting ma kan che say the omkoye enwa no e so they say national executive national council a proposal. What they say a conference that could take the final decision. What they say conference that could take the national final decision. What they say until the C and run a proposal for on the conference because national council of which I was a member from 2010 to 2013. National council. There was delegated power to act for the party outside of Congress and act for it. A conference in July, and about this time, and I'm kind in our team. Because over the Constitution now, I used to also sign French provision on national Constitution, 1992 Constitution. That's what they call referendum. What I say, if I say the more kind of knowing it's about referendum or conference. Near table as a motion. What I say, because the party, a very conservative party. Nobody already be beer bar. The prior to about Morgan from constituency, region, national, MPs, all the stakeholders this year. No more two. Then the acquire expansion 2009 prefer site. What I say, if you are failing now, Omako share edition more we go up. Engineering is subject to conference. Either say you be rejected, you be modified, and I say be accepted. What I say. Nti no ho adwuma na 18 to 20th of July no party be konhia mu kase for no conference akọ ho ade agia so na dey say bugu sha boagu nti bibie no why casting stone. Yes.
But do you think it's a best idea say you better presidential elections in term for the NPP?
Oh, I know they say a dia adwene no. What I say because the party is a very conservative party. Into the idea of the idea, and you have to convince people as to why I say debate. What I say, into Nuntina, Enra, the share only and will go up to him. But Nina will be tabled in a motion form. I mean, remember what Parliament Kaka. Only a young maybe your first reading, second reading consideration is a man. Stand conference, and the conference will be raised, say. It is already engineer, but a party no any kind of trouble. Emma presidential no first. I said to the aka. But you see, you as a delegate, I mean, but you way, I'm a MP. Me MP no every 4 years, the rest of us call a delegate in or Mutwa so now missing form. What I say? Every 4 years we are number 2 constituency elections. Now the 2 we are number 2 parliamentary elections to presidential elections. And a saying regional from the 2 constituency regional national parliamentary and presidential to 5 elections.
Right.
4 years we had the same turn. It is saying also proposal more the car to about current polling station for the current executives. Oman is to the president. And these are all matters about up. The president immediately will do a and subject to conference ratification. Conference, and the conference, the chairman are maybe. What they say, conference secretaries are maybe. Conference or executive singing are maybe. Region, Kwadunga and the Bay. What I say, national Dunga and the Bay. If you're no team, I said a conference, that conference, party, the statute and the proposal of not one thing. What I say, it's free and there's almost 90, there's a month, by 90 years, will be other kind of proposals. It will be a movie, no one movie, and suddenly the share conference, now, the SA G2, the SA, any class G2, that's last time a year, as a command by year, General Secretary John Bodu Pencil. Until the DIA is subject to conference, because that's because it's 2 million, a delegated power for the Castellano. What I say, but when it comes to monumental constitutional amendments, it's done by conference.
Interesting.
Yes.
Say, keka bomu yini na sifu nyina no. Ujidi se samre ya ase minim said dodo na preso se conference no munyina mugitum se sa na be ya. Na say unity na waka no na eba wa na say we no enya de unity bia beba mo party.
Oh, share conference we nyagi tum say yen to about the 1st January because of pinche about party no. But and as you share say the to January yen to about say no may na yen elections no send the free for mo kosoro e bia yen to about me way ya. I know there. Me be back for. When we pick we share no me be wo ha. And now I can what do I say?
Yeah.
They cannot see, they can obviously not take the same for 5,000 at 1.10.
Okay.
What do I say? International Council, no, we are a second highest decision making body outside of Congress. Because before NPP, no, there was steering committee, national executive, so we share every week. any one neck is supposed to meet every 3 months.
And she right fan.
As soon as a conference, no constitution every year a conference. What do I say?
Yeah.
And some Congress is the elected presidential candidate. In the 5 stages we that's often. But conference, when it comes to amendments, when I am a conference, what they are not yet to a buy, and about a young people, and yes, I'm a man. He conference will say, Atibia Mokusia, them to say, a touch of money will be say more party there, but I'm going to and this is what this conference is going to do. But I said 20 July, 18 to 20 July conference on 7 place to Ghana. And no size, and so what can anyway in Arm, Bebaho, not party for no, I just to man on my boy. And I'm so there be a general and they're winning more for July, and maybe I ain't there be and say pen and I say, yeah, probably from the Yuma. It's not a subject to spending on Juana and what. Now for the two, a former appointee, she's a former MP, former MMDC, some former regional executives, former control executives, I'm getting that to so much I say, you're imagining that to men, I say, I say, will be a one member one vote, one vote, say, no, Masudia, former vote, see any woman that only have your party paying for. You'll be to say, Chairman Yamanpa, what do you read that Chairman Anto or Tiase, my daughter don't go for you or Tiase, what I say, so I'm putting her, let's say, but former constituency, a chairman, what I say, but should be obey me, you know, actually, your Chairman Babawala or your Francis Boama or what they are so many to be, and a former MP should be a Boafo, same Honorable Samson Boafo, Honorable Isaac Ostay, and I mean, it's a time for the Mom, I'm the only mom, do you say Mom to be? And MMDC, so no, only a party for I appointed home. Now, I'm about a agency heads now, who's the blue idea on your party. What I say, who's a trouble in Lucy, who's the blue eye, and this one, that's what and this what you must have more. You also have one more to implement your Pamona. Some of putting in a cousin, the Macolage like and about the barrel resources, so as uncle, when somebody push to pay, they're able to raise resources for the party or for the constituency. It's about inclusivity, it's about inclusion. Say, but I'm sure this is a stepping stone. All right. Next year, say two party are banning in area. You must take very proactive steps in getting to one by one vote. If the NPP or possible member challenge, say man can be 12 and be. But that should be the final destination because they're the dumb and the history.
Right.
Okay, say don't be so mobile. I say more can be 12 and be.
Graphic online. Eddie Atuja. Our say General Secretary JFK say National Council authority, full authority to decide that in here say Ubi Aqua approve.
You see, sir, from a bit change. What I say, it's here now be the word authority. What I say, you question it. NPP will be any authority apart from Congress and conference. What I say, and now it's a conference, and see a PBA share back on. And no thing, a national council to the next meeting share 3 times or 4 times a year. And she a national conference, only 2 million, and they are national council. It will be a PBA should know this. Me national council must open. It's on for 4 years as a rep from Asante region, 2010 to 2014, Chairman Anthony Jacob to pencil. It are not the workings of the national council. What I say, you 2 million upon your amount. Next Saturday, I need to almost a conference. And what this will be a no take, we will almost a conference. Authority, rather a delegated power. That should be the rendition. What I say, yes, but for all car, one time we have done, we now say, authority at the forefront. What I say, I'm sure saying, Robert Oboa viewers, you can even tell them the definition of the two.
Yeah, it's true. Right, I get it.
Yes. Now, you must be careful about the choice of words. We engage General Secretary Nano Sano Khan, will be a Ragabic in a report.
Yeah.
What do I say? Now, Mr. Mamma will say, next National Council, only me and 10 conference.
Okay, I get it.
Say, no, now, also say, General Secretary, say, you make challenging the then we can have secretary to a debate.
All right.
What do I say? Because outside of Congress, a conference, I think I would National Council.
Great.
What do I say?
Good. Okay. Say the attorney say minim say unya general secretary adwuma ya ope a woguso ye ho adwuma. E say baby NPP aduru no. Utietie from ho na omo fili say party no animunyam ekofom. Die si wo parliament we de ne de nam ha oba yi nso a na no abronye wo kika bi kire Kenya Japan na Kenya Japan call for nso responde na ebi nso kabitia Dr. Baumia na we candidate so far there other candidates me share them who say problem aba bebre se abegina Dr. Baumia any Kenya Japan maintain say yewra Kenya Japan aka say tia Dr. Baumia nanso kasa no bi wo ho a na chita for ne kasa na say eya betia Dr. Baumia nso had been very 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 decorum but a chita for nso baby na kofa problem aba you are coming in senyame ya dum na MPP for the Mass General Secretary oba beto sa de we 6 months yi wo den na wo betimi aye a eden kabo mu beba efri se mo de mo tete mu hu wi aye da so wa hade meka bia aye record it. How do you want to ensure say ebia unity any the way MPP say afetre see ebe ya akono say the baby at 2028 Ghana for be hu mobo na motimi asaba say possible there in she
yes me are two from the saying I do my party denomination as the general secretary. My main objective is to restore the MPP soul. When I want to talk about the soul, I talk about the discipline, the integrity, and the vision of the new patriotic party. General Secretary, when I ceremonial role, say chairman, there's the engine room of our survival. What I say, me I make I say, I've been a former NPP UK branch secretary. Sabuchiba, so some 15 years ago or so, I be national party operative. I got to make a national council. I be the MP. What I say, me a former MP with grassroots credibility. Me did the minister, and I've been a strategic voice on internal reforms. I know how to mobilize, organize, and harmonize from polling stations to parliament to the executive. The person was working and discipline and break it down with party. And Uba Subia, member of parliament, if you're for coming ruthlessly saying, you see, you cannot win any war without discipline. What I say, you cannot go to war as a general and win any serious war without discipline. What I say, a nunti ena in symbio wa yani nipa kan ho asem se woni bibi yenya nipa bi baby ayedui anka atina momoa what I say ye na ye kwa this unity has been driven by perceived exclusion, sense of entitlement, and winner takes all politics. What I say, every create space for everybody. The founders, the youth, the women, the zongos, the regions, the constituency. Okay. And the mess, as I sit here, at my age now, I'm 55 years old. I'm going to be a bridge between the youth and the older generation, not a barricade. What I say, not between factions, generations, or tradition. You understand? And my job as a general secretary, I don't trouble mammy. A grassroots mobilization. What I say, you must lead with purpose and structure. What I say, General Secretary Jumano, a hands-on strategic role in overseeing constituency level performance. Abano, a two polling station. I think Abuabu no electoral area. I think a constituency. You cannot build from the top. You have to build from the base up. So there must be effective system to track progress, measure results, and ensure accountability. Without structured oversight, the most passionate efforts on the ground risk losing momentum. And valuable insight from the grassroots will never reach national leadership. We perform sometimes as some polling station in the country, or data in the country, and our constituency of the country. No, wouldn't say it's a quake. They look at a constituency. What I say? That one winning in an normal. That's you build a party from the base up because some form only mean government.
Right.
Be a polling station chairman of PZ in Swasi. Only pack. Individuality, the person of toilet, or no small to the making. You understand? Yes, it's cycle for no and not adding, and not getting a human it's cost. It may be a human. Partly here, or experience, or clarity of purpose. What I say? And we must be disciplined, focused, and performance driven. What I say? One will be so a constituency officer. Two so near Macronidi. You say the club and one, I only compare a battle of Wakadia. These people must be completely or absolutely resourced throughout the course of the year. Share Oba Ashanti regional. You can't pay for a year. Maybe when you say campaign, who could it be on Cotono? From a doom from Bermudomnasi to Swasi, Fantini Tawasi, Asafu. And yes, about Amukum, Afuquanta, Lobito, and Yamakwetia. These 10 electoral areas, who could be Panitia on Cotono. You do now, you do a part of Cotono. What I said, this is we share a story then, and I'm going to yes. What I say, a new NPP, the dear Juno, and see, yeah. Tracking no who be there, Nipa no we should be Panakan and much home. My father said, the BIA should be everything you ever told us should be there. And my message, sir, and then I see a Lusua Kufum, a Lusua Dancia Sopa, over the Lusu, and many of us said, Ghana, for doing with trauma. And first of all, 2020, this year, Lusu, I want to teach you having 100. Let me have you about the administration of this country. What I said, renewed NPP, no. Discipline, A key. Grassroots connection, A number 2. And it must be resource oriented. It's a human about it, and a year you made that form. It's not Tiakra. Now we need it. No, you must be in the constituency. Or I said, we are audited once be a strong weakness, and always all the man. No, McCain will be chairman notice to me. We hear it's called Bahomonsa every Saturday. And so, quite sure they more. And here's called Makoto collection. I'm sure everyone got masterful in a story. When you know, my saying once a week. This way, you depart on a chairman, not why you might to a body will be a college that way. Oh, that's a chairman or all resources. Tell me, because there be Muslim quite sorry and quite sorry, as you mean chairman. Oh, ni body this pass about so the one no a yet a chinipa was your point so the problem is calling chairman Mokasa. What I say, these are the kind of things I say reckon. And you see, and my way is case because it's but to be seen out there, you seem to be the face of the party. Who was on chairman here in Honjo? Get out with it, but let's father. What I say, yes. It is something we normal. I say, I said, you didn't work plan. What the face of our policy is changing. Now, the element of social media, no. What I say, who will bring, well, you depend traditional media. And I'm looking at the Ubiti, you change the phone. So, what I say, oh, brother, oh, you know, we moving with the times. Are we moving with the time? It's about somebody. How are we going to make our party financially independent? The interested party, we are doing after 8 years of President John Kufuor, 8 years of Ronaldo Kufuor. It is a party conference where you say we also minister. Conference say and the spending. The party needs to tell you that you need treasury bills, you need investment, you need asset fixed deposit, you need room for. There was a quality insurance a company QIC. Mechanisms also done well. They what? It's a party every support is very Ghana hey. How more cars. If you BDM and say BDM line, if you give the NPP from a register, I mean, like I say, a issue more cars for home. You be for one party. Why do you, how are you always going to personalities for money? And you tell them my power. Now be a member of the say, or more cannot be president, their party. No, the party must be independent of the president. The party must be independent of the president. The party must be able to cooperate with the president at the same time. No, the president not to appoint his VPBR. How are these people even appointed in the president? Is the party involved? Someone when you know, man, the bar blame it 16 years out of the 33 years. Yes, I cannot quite. Yes. And how are we going to remedy this? I say, codify one with brave. What I say, you must codify so many things. What I say, I bet if anything, I bet a code of ethics. What I say, yes. It is someone winning you know, normal. You work with more. You have to be an administrator par excellence.
Right.
Because we are managing structures. We are doing structures. How do you manage structures? You manage structures with ideas, but by money, not by raising funds. And Obi Indian say I've raised so many funds for this party since 2008. Yes, I've raised so many funds. The business committee, some of them are edging us on. Some of them mobile is come on the very man. If you are waiting for you guys to take over the party, right. And we must find innovative ways of growing this party. After this party has been in a state of inertia for far too long. You have to grow it, you have to modernize it. You have to, I'm not just going to manage a party, I'm going to modernize it for the future. If there is man of concern, the general secretary.
The attorney said, as we speak, John Dramani Mahama indications no generally as if Ivani Kakra into ohwe nneoma ni bi wo ho a dollar honsem nneoma bi wo ho a atono bo ase kakra the posture in government no ente se na no aga na fo susu se 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 de eye enkofo bi kire se ohwe gap 2 million plus gap na Ghana for ede emamu na edin say 2028 NPP for mubetimi aba, especially at the time I almost experiencing 8 years of President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo any push be as compared to the year kwi. Minim say 2017 no Nana Akufo-Addo buy no national na ratings near high. They know be ankofo ani ji ho, but along the line SSI. Is this something I'm envisaging say the John Mahama yi yebeka za danko dadaje ahyase mponi ne enhonsem na den a obeslepo a no betimi aboa ma NPP 2028 mo betimi aba
one say na na danko ku for election be organize you ana
but you ana bo jamba bi ase online break kakra odaroma
say yeah number one say na na danko ku for election be organize you.
Yes.
Number two, and you know na NPP for children in 2028. And number three, so no. Send it two and 12.
Honorable line munye wadaruma mama San Francisco wadaruma na I say my San Francisco. Yeah, Insura 104. Eugene Boakye, our head of research ewa na yene no emo enkomo. Eugene, so far we monitor. I'm sure say better are connected. Honorable. Okay. What's happening? I'm getting a feedback here. Okay, this one. All right. Anyway, Moria education, the fastest brain development, and baby akrano wedru no. Manunsia nyoma wiase ko baby wiase kon ne se uye obi a obano na adwemu se wa mano ensua nyoma be ma na adwuma bie bebre a baby wiase kon wanhwe ya o de lion sa na yekojaw ene baby adru no STEM science technology sa nyoma no yefre bibi UC maths enkura no buso mu anyoma enya afa no de calculator o de na adwene ene keka nyoma bu mama hu se nani abre Moria education ene wosa akwenya no betimi aboa omo ho akade e bema akwada na dwemu abie enti UC Masi eye eja abrofu yi nom de akoba eboa ma akwada no ubisa ne se 3 plus 3 plus 4 minus 3 plus 8 divided by 14 pa ubenza akrana ka akire Inti we die suku ahodo na e will be Global Community Riverside Academy Holy Family St. Mark Community School Patase Moria Education no 0531 024 345 0531 024 345 Absa Bank say your story matters o story no ehun hia ye pa Absa Bank o story no hu hia ye pa enti nyoma wo ye de wo keka be ka kire yen na yentimi mmoa ne nyina yentimi enkoye amount kroyimu nsem Absa or say your story matters tap send papa no tap send o download do na dia wo dia send sika ma hu say dia kroyimu ene wona mo wa abrochiri nyina obi send sika wo say da bi tap send fast easy and secure into a brochure for more download the tap send because ye papa kai say your promo code no enye Inshira FM anabo utimi nkabiem good now can be been na e breaki now say na Akufo-Addo onko election sibim question na now say but say do na say e said na Akufo-Addo gina yewura Akufo de so na Ghana for the toma no say Akufo nti e beto ama na Akufo-Addo because in the NPP ye no entimi nkoba say NPP e ko to aba no mayi na Akufo-Addo afrim nti still at 2028 na Akufo-Addo factor bebe
yeah the President Akufo-Addo achievement will be the year campaign in 2028 and the first to continue better the manifesto about selection be how manifesto article
yeah.
But his space is not going to be on the ballot. That's what I meant. What I say.
But say yentimi rule out because one of the researcher yense and say in 2024 ade ba kwa ma mu lusu ye no na Akufo-Addo hu abufo nso ka ho and na amankofo
na say can heal said hu abufo I said 4 years mu wa and the abufo ni panimu a any time will heal and you know the going forward no yes whoever emerges as a presidential candidate of the New Patriotic Party, they issue achievements of the Akufo-Addo and then in 2028 for the campaign. But the next year they say NPP will come out with a manifesto and we will come up with fresh executives from polling station all the way to national and what have you. And the same manner in our campaign. What I say, I'm not going to be a show man so much there. No, be every 2016, no, be my own president. You know what they. What I say, if you're not there, Ghana forward the link from part of Mama. I believe that you are able to elect credible men of integrity. Our party's campaign effort. Why not? Well, Ghana for if you say, nobody Ankuya, what do you as an 8 years in a DB Ankuya? Yes, in your wife, yes, and nobody Ankuya, yes, a gitum. Maybe so coy, they don't take on once. What they are there. If you can come in the bit, my kind of say, it's too early. The party, no, the day you know, and Yakushia. The reforms are going to die. A conference, a conference at motions. They been dating, they been modifying, they been boy, any energy, my partner chair the way forward. The whole of my game, I dare my secret here. But at this stage, here is genuine. This stage is genuine here. And who has said, it's a compare. It's the president, probably President Hamakuran on your candidate in 2028. Will be the face on the ballot. What I say, if they were a comparison the same way, the same property will be the presidential candidate. What I say will be a manifesto out. It will be actually being the free see CBC. As we speak, I buy the car 67 billion. In trade of Bianca, even sanitary funds. Now you're going to make credit to assembly. Yeah, you know, I see our Maybe last quarter, or that's one more. The Gracia, the only 2 payments, Johnson June, and mine. This ought to tell you, $1 who's pinching now. No trace those system. I was not doing it. I would say artificial way of arrest the dollar. What they are saying, it might mean say there's not a policy there who are being one, and now we are manual. You don't say to every action of the money policy. The make policy of more 18 or more policy really free SHS. There's a policy. What they are saying, policy the bar saying Ghana will do Spanish way, no free. That was a government policy. In the policy, I don't know. And their pan and this by my policy on their bar. Done the general page now. All the first weeks no general page. These are all matters. I feel say a goodwill no now I'm mind those animals because you try to work but people are not complaining too much. You don't start daddy. We also have the same goodwill in 2017. But 2019 this year. Will be big years. No, they take your economy up here. You know, it's too early to sing praises. That is a cost of maturity. You know, baby, and it's just because you can't afford the Ghanaians are having happy them. I'm going to talk about this, but I don't think so. On one for almost what they are saying.
Right.
They're more quiet. 18 months. We move if they are capital and serious quality, yeah. And in Jama, dollar Majuna, Ama a signal to I am what you mean.
All right. NPP 40, Mpanyinfo nso tio, o final word.
Oh, final word is betia na afuni na bio na the party na NPP edru. Obi a sorry waka. No bi a ginchi obi a on camera. Na yefa ekichi bi ku. Na me ya dum say your kwansi e kwa bia e kushke mukesi next month. Na yakon please no ma I people akwamu no e team can be boa party na jatu bi se mo aso na ilia too lady na ye ka win na so no e bi he say you mana ye magana fo the e ma juma na ye no e won tena Ghana fo mo na fo nji bi say about 2028 no so it deal mo de mo ken na itie ni nya e ka no ma ye no because kana for the battle to Jesus no we are a different ball game ma onko bio into queen candidate yes I think the presidential candidate yeah that I'm able to front people in him it na be concentrate your minds on the way forward the nunti na let's say it's a bit easy no be soka e go ka say to you nia how be a piece of boa partner can go the party in kabumwa here e kabumu here because one side depends on elections no yeah you all have to come together ubia una before minua pegi the for should born no impempem do one impempem so pan ubia una before some ubia for but the most important in this game numbers game for be our voice and they here. The bit my can nana.
All right. I know me that's it. I mean sure.
I don't know, thank you. Have a nice day.
Hon Eugene Boakye Antwi, former member of parliament, Subin.
I was for anti way and summer a year. Ura your friend, a year. Eugene Boakye Antwi, Subin member of parliament, a year former. Na abushafo media meka no kra e dia kire MPP for de bia meka me de meka nso ade ba kwa e wo se MPP for now omotena moto so na omudi hu dwuma eye nsem a omane boama Minister for Defense and I think say something affairs NDC omane boama nsem okai okacho mu say instead of them to apologize to Ghanaians. Instead, no. That's all Motnasi think about the next election. Mo agenda, mo election. Even mo campaign policies, mo campaign messages, mo policies. Are you still going to okay? Young father said, "Bomia, the policies be nearby." Sabo me policy no de buy na busia. Bebre o ma ye kan say no mfa emfa. Bebre o ma ebo me ni policies bebre na o de oba enhia bebre na enhia. Anya no na Ghana for ehia. We need job. Said ba kwa na minim me kai pa so ni say oso ba obebo na I think the social media space digitalization na can creating more jobs. You me say ho ya social media space so be di no crab ama wow ho. Even anya bloggers nko content creators anya nko consumers mo hwe ye se bi ebusi bi nya do di bia mo hwe ye no. Mo network system e wo Ghana han is here. Even call keke kra na obeye no sometimes eba ayana ho edi. We have network issues. We have network issues. Yeah, say beka say, oh, you me say NPP for adeba akopene wasamoye. You people should focus on restructuring your party, rebuilding your party, reuniting your party, and what? Focusing on agenda. Amubede, modi beba. Na boom, musori amoko Congress. Moko yi flag bearer. Those flag bearers no mobana, I mean contestant will say okay young fan as parents no mobile. What are their messages? What are their messages? Edi ensem eno mo beka ama Ghana for ya boy tirinko edi amomo. Edi ensem no mo beka ama Ghana for ya boy tirinko edi amomo. Enti se mo man consider niema we nyina na se mo betena no ezan beka kire se mo osia beko Congress. And then see mu firi aban mu a maye niema trokan. You are thinking about another election here. People for use Ghana for ya adwe ti se ntete o masa yentwe mamo krum ha. Yentwe mamo di ade na mamo for over 8 years. Ehun ade papa bi amoye anya na na dan kokufado na papa yi omie na ni di free chess ba ya o benefit a lot of Ghanaians. Enka aban na nkasa ba ye ehun ade papa bi oye yo. Ebia meka saa asem we die memenja aka da na na dan kokufado. Ye kase free chess mine ni yade papa ni yade. In fact odwene Ghana for ho eno de yemfa credit man no you political color to nchen baby na dream say Ghana for wamfa mbra NPP for nko a wamfa mbra PNC for nko a wamfa mbra yi for nko a amingu na mum NDC for ni Ghana for nyina na ye benefit ye etino eno de ye papa na do dan kwa kufado wa ya de won I was a born abaso senkanye saade na nka mbisa se papa ne di saade ni gu akwani nwie no ena nkofo binum sha ase se omo di account esi ho edi sika wo ho nkofo binum share decorate account wo ho edi sika me na meka chewo na si entia no ena adutwim ai ne also or president e beka se mudi ntro space chess na di perform na 3 point something million na 5 million mo kai sa asem no Ghana for mo kai sa asem no eti nkofo we eheda e di face chess no edi sika pudu. I'm telling you me na meka chewo eti say ebia omo budget for 5 million a meanwhile na 5 million people na 3 million something na kakra na edida so na si de eguso no about 2 million something budget no na omo acha mo sana na ekoso eti omo use face chess no as what as I mean a mechanic tool and as two mechanic I mean a way of looting and sharing for themselves. Use face chess as a way of what looting and sharing for themselves. Maybe in case face chess and I've told you earlier, so now do down quite the buy upon a bus why dear papa, but papa no or no after so implement we and phobin titin china now moye day or moon AD humsika and phobin titin china moye day or mass or more equity accounts or known bank account and I know mudi jisika gum. And a modi senisika gum. Enti sana adiriti what I say sana adiriti enti mu NPP for there ade wo senka modwen ho ane senka de bia mo kasa bia mo beka enka munya konya na mu community bia na mundi kan ensre Ghana for mo pa Ghana for achew mundi kan bunku to dwen ka kire Ghana for say aye mboni o Ghana for ye mo bonne mo fa cheye ene petrol da sen ene bikofuwa meka meto no nam tirim dem se he Ghana pani ene bikofuwa meka bitoki tuwa bi na chise tanki ya abomade wati ase minim se nka medika kra bi kra kan ho nka bitanki ye ma amantim kra nka maybe me di bibegu baby. You see, these are the kind of things that Ghana ye here. Say economy ni beba form na ordinary Ghanaian to say mega meti hey. I mean mini government me see minima baimu minima baimu panyin bia. I'm sorry I say bi me me duma meti o me ye ne me pe. Ebe good impact on me. Ebe good impact on mega. Amiti ambefa me ka say me tu kwan na me ko baby a petrol me di begunde me nto bebre. And no, that is good economy and that is good managers of the economy. The Bomia debt na be because or manage economy. Meanwhile, na dollar and in 16 cities. Meanwhile, na petrol 1 liter and 23 cities. How can you tell us such story? Meanwhile, inflation and 51 any the kaka. It is a kind of crash, moment kind of crash. NPP for any consequence tolerate you. Some be call early congress or some be the new year form. My catch automatically no mukuibo me another 4 years with NPP. But omuko yira Kennedy a na chese ami se afedie Ghana for adwin bitimi ayedin asesa kakra. I no kra no na nye confirmed say bi beba power. That is the reality no kwa na me catch on. I say credit no mumpero na mum eye party na omo ase no na Ghana for boefu. Party na se bi oba yi bi di abro no na Ghana for boefu na nye Kennedy as a presidential candidate. Sorry. Na mo yi na Ghana for ani nje ho. Eti Bomia de automatically no so mo koto abaye ne ana say omo date yo mo aseti na say Bomia enya say akonya ne be party ne nima forget it MPP ni a sanye den hey men we still resources and honum ena mo be hu de be koso wo Ghana ha no honum na be hu say nkofo bi betna si ada communication be weak ama party no communications be weak ama party no nobody will bother to even take part in the communication because of when say Bomia they didn't lie. Bomia they was not lose be until me be same time be same me resources wombra me di koye fo se hwe se bi bedru baby no na aba me so meti so aba de kukubo so akoso kakra ana me di ko doka show sampa tachi mande de keka ho menya bi enya ayeden. You see people will start thinking about this if Bomia is elected. And that is why I'm saying people for if you want you Canada Japan to capture power for you, better elect him as what the delegate I am speaking to you. Me, my campaign as the my Papa Kennedy. I am speaking to the delegates. Because Bomia has nothing good to offer you. Although bit me chisika chetrata a helicopter. But Masa Wojia Mawajin Chiro said, no, this is not the kind of leader Ghanaians want. Ojia Dina, let your conscience tell you, say, no, this is not the kind of leader Ghanaians want. If this is the kind of leader Ghanaians want, they could have brought him in 2024, even check the results. Yes, that is common sense. Yes, I'm one of the Busha for campaign. Nana me declare the map Canada Japan. Yama Canada Japan because MPP is your last hope. Kennedy. Se papa no money as a flag bearer. You people should forget about coming to power. I mean, in the next even 16 years, come on forget it. MPP for them be messy up. Sorry, NDC for them be messy up. And it's a beginner for Bubifu. Na mu de bufu ato ma MPP de but entesa na se de ekoya ndisi koswa e manage economy ni yi na nema bo sokofom na bibia sokofom na Ghana eyeku se ne Ghana adwo obi aka na atom ya even MPP for ankasa kra omo koto petrol na omo fefe omo si wombre ko omo penso omo yiri petrol mu ankasa omo crofo tanu musu omo ye communications koto petrol kwa no musu se omo wi ombe kwa akọ petrol ase wo TV ni taye radio so ene omo anya say konya no etimi top petrol kotna TV so esen different de omo abai oba bo na for kro no you see enti e was for some de bi wo but Eugene Boakye Antwi sema waka no e yen sebe hia pa wo MPP for mo hwe na mo di so because owura we shall say lament before 2024 election on ye baako papa baako Edward Enin ono so your Boise East former member of parliament obo kansen bebre but eno motra se omo di sa ensem na egu akwa mutum sampa ensem ankofo yi kan ensem papa fo yi kan nya no it has manifested ni na esi enti so obo ba abonti na omo bekasa you people should take them serious. Omo ba abonti na omo beka mo nka so omo ye mo enemies party nti omo ti ase party ni ye omo di omo asom party nti omo be den omo do party no eti mama mo asebi obi nka se papa Eugene Boakye Antwi abegina aka we nti no party no otete no si omo ntuma go fi wa abonti and those kind of useless adage eno na mo party na pra atiti apansa eti muntie na sopom omo tumu fa mo mfa na party ni engine na nine so makra bye bye.